Hello there everyone, welcome back, and I'm going to give another TV show a review. My last one I believe was Stranger Things Season 2 with the lovely Sailor. So wow, 8 months ago, so it's good that I'm going to review this now. A lot of people seem to like watching her videos because they're some of my most popular. But yeah, I thought why not? I talk about Luke Cage Season 2. Now, I didn't review really any of the other shows except for The Defenders, and I did see Punisher, but I never got around to reviewing that. My apologies. But why not? I'll talk about Luke Cage Season 2. So basically, it's obviously the second season, and it takes place after the events of The Defenders. And it's basically Luke Cage trying to clean up his city of Harlem, basically with the criminal underground stuff and a bunch of trying to do basically a cleanup job. That's basically what he's trying to do. And there's some unexpected cameos in there as well. And basically you have some of the villain holdovers like Mariah and Shades from the first season. And you have this new one who's really the main antagonist, Bushmaster, who's coming to get revenge on Mariah and her family's history, while also trying to fight Luke Cage so he could reclaim and be the new king of Harlem. So, basically, what I think of this season, well, if you saw the thumbnail, you may be like, oh boy, this is stupid. It was stupid, but I actually really liked this season, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was much better than Season 1, because while Season 1 I overall liked, the first half I thought was much stronger because it had a better cohesive kind of storytelling, because there's basically two parts to Season 1. There's the first half with Cottonmouth, I'd say, yeah, and then halfway through he just gets killed off, and then you have this other villain with a bunch of stupid nonsense, and it just dragged on a bit, trying to delve in more to Luke's origin when we didn't really need to know it. We could basically piece it together ourselves. It was like they were trying to spell it out to us, and it's really dumb. This season, though, is straight to the point. The episodes are really long a piece, though. They're like an hour a piece. Some are over an hour. There's 13 of them. But it doesn't really drag that much, which may be like, what? It really gets going. And I'd say after the first episode, even the first episode, but if you aren't really that interested in these characters at all and you haven't seen the other season, it basically gets going after the first episode, I'd say. Because first episodes of shows, usually set up stuff. But yeah, let's talk about the characters. Luke Cage, Mike Colter, I thought he did a great job, obviously. I thought he was much better here this time around, so he was more comfortable in the role than Season 1. Season 1 was kind of clunky and all that, but I think he owns it here. And there's lots of homages to a bunch of other stuff in it that I don't want to say because it could be a spoiler, especially the finale of this season. I thought Misty Knight, the actress that played her, who's basically one of the police officers that helps Luke Cage around trying to get this stuff done, and she's constantly trying to get Mariah arrested and get her in jail. Same with Shades after the events of Season 1, and I really liked her as well. And also I really liked how it delved into this reality that she got in The Defenders. Minor spoilers, by the way, if you haven't seen The Defenders, even though it came out about 11 months ago. Well, at the end of that, one of the members of the Hand was about to kill the nurse lady that's in all the shows, and Misty got in the way, and so she got her arm chopped off. Pretty crazy. So now it's just her trying to deal with one arm, and it took her a toll on her, and she's pretty traumatized from the event. And I thought it delved into that kind of stuff really well, amputee stuff. She does grow a lot as a character, and there's a cool surprise that happens that's an homage to her in the comics. I really like that. There are some surprise cameos, and I'm pretty sure, like, if you guys follow Marvel and all, you know what they are, because they just announced this character's show coming back in September. That's basically the hint I'll give if you don't know who I'm talking about, but for you Marvel fans out there who followed the shows. I thought that cameo in the show was brief but sweet. I liked it. And it did, and the cameo didn't just feel out of place or anything. They were kind of building up, like I was assuming this character would show up, and it did, so that was okay. Same with this other character, with that character from that show showed up too. That was fine too. So that was all good. Let's talk about who really steals the show though. Bushmaster, oh my goodness, what a great villain. Like, it reminds me kind of like a Killmonger. That's what it reminds me of. But I liked this guy's motivations way more, and I actually feel bad for him. It's just how he goes about his ways is really over the top and really crazy. Like, this guy obviously has a couple of loose screws, but you feel bad for him towards the end of the show as well, especially this really messed up scene that happens near the end, and it's just brutal. Like, this is one of the most graphic Marvel properties I've seen. Like, it is TV mature, obviously, like most of the shows, but this one's probably the most brutal I've seen. Like, the most deaths in any of the shows, I think, happen in this. Mariah, though, the actress that plays her, she was excellent. Like, Steen Stiller, especially near the end, she goes full. There's this parallel that she is like the Joker to Luke Cage's Batman, and it's really accurate, especially near the end. She goes really cuckoo. It's just crazy. Her daughter that shows up, she wants to try to connect with her daughter and all throughout the show this season. I thought she was great, and I really like where they lead near the end there. Shades as well. I think he, probably out of all these characters, he had the best kind of development. I liked him way more than I did in season 1. He grows a bit as a character. You see the different sides to him, and that was really compelling, and it's really kind of sad, actually. And the action, I thought, was really all right for TV action, but it was really good, for TV action. A lot of the dialogue I thought was really entertaining and funny. Some unintentionally, like some serious moments, I'm laughing so hard, but that's maybe just me because I'm kind of weird like that. But overall, I thought this was a really great addition to the Marvel Netflix show. This is one of the few that I like because I haven't really seen a lot of the others. Like, at this point, I've only seen Luke Cage, Defenders, and Punisher. That's really all I've seen. I haven't really given the others that much of a watch. I've seen bits and pieces of Daredevil, but I never got a chance to watch it all in its entirety. But Luke Cage Season 2, I think you guys would really like. If you liked the first season, I think you would definitely like this because this is a major improvement. But if you didn't, I think you still might, as a show on its own, because there's only a few references to the previous season. There isn't really that much ties to the other shows, so you don't really need to see them. It's kind of its own standalone story, but it does leave up a possibility for a Season 3. So, with all that said, I'm going to give Luke Cage Season 2 a 9 out of 10. Those are my thoughts on Luke Cage Season 2. What do you all guys think of it? And I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm glad to get another show review up there. If you guys want to leave in the comments something for me to talk about, I'm open to talk about anything, really. Be sure to look out. I'm definitely going to be seeing Mission Impossible Fallout. I'm really excited. It looks awesome from what I've seen, like trailers and clips. And I can't wait to review that as well. That'll probably be my next review, actually. If not, it'll be coming up soon. I'm definitely going to see that. Watch. I'm going to keep my promise this time. And I'll see you later. Bye.